Well, since we're out here picking, let's pick these volunteer Everglades tomatoes. They're ready. And a lot of times when I get a little stalk like this, I'll just individually pick these off. But if I'm noticing that the ones on the end are also starting to blush, I'll just clip the whole stem and they'll ripen like within a day inside the house. So this guy is just a little volunteer, and we have a couple of bigger bushes that I need to go look at. And pretty soon it's going to be changing from all about green beans to all about these Everglades tomatoes. Okay, let's take a closer look at this massive bush of Everglades tomatoes. Do you guys remember what this started as and now what it is? And it's gonna take over these lanes probably, and I'm gonna have to like throw it over on top of itself. But it's flowering like crazy. There's flowers everywhere, right? And then if we can find a way to step in here without stepping on any branches, so that's the tricky part. And then we go in and there's just gigantic clusters. I mean, the berries aren't gigantic, but there's clusters of a lot of small berries everywhere. The Everglades tomatoes does really, really well here in Florida. It will do this all summer long, all the way down in there. It will fruit on all levels. It will climb if you let it climb. It loves to crawl. It will take over your spaces. It's an incredible plant. It's easy to start from cuttings. It's easy to start from seed. I have put away gallons and gallons of these berries and these tomatoes. They look like berries. For everything that you would use a normal tomato for, these are explosions of flavor. They are so sweet. It's like a punch of sweet tomato. And they're gonna come in fierce. And I'm gonna be out here for a long time picking them because they're small and it's so gigantic. But I promise you, it's so worth it. Here's another volunteer patch of Everglades tomatoes growing in where the roselle are growing up. Oddly enough, they are flowering. It is not their time to flower, so it's going to be interesting to watch that. But luckily, the greens are still growing. Anyways, this isn't about that. This is about these guys. So for a nice big cluster like this, I'll usually, even though that one's not red and that one's starting to blush, instead of picking each of these off individually, I'll cut them down here and the rest will ripen. But they're really starting to get going and they're delicious. So we're gonna get as many as we can and maybe move some of them off of the roselle because they'll try to climb up the roselle, and then let them take over this space and try to keep it in control. Right, Aspen? I know it's difficult and it's hot out. Oh, she caught a lizard. All right, now that we're done with the pickings for today, it's time to get to the other chores. I know this doesn't look like a lot right now. These are just getting started. They're just absolutely delicious. It doesn't take much to add a ton of flavor to your dishes. Anything you can think of. Okay, this was what I was able to gather before it started pouring. Lots of delicious Everglades tomatoes.